Hey everybody, Big Z here. I'm shooting a quick little video. Hey everybody. Um, I'm at the Home Depot today, and something I've been talking about for a while, and a couple other channels are finally running some stories on it. But I want to show something to you here. This is a standard sheet of plywood. Yellow pine is basically just scrap and glue. This is a primary building product that's used in roof sheathing. I want you to look at the cost of this. $78.68 for one sheet of plywood. Now this isn't birch or maple or anything fine woods, just sawdust and glue. You're $70.58 a sheet. Why is this building material itself so expensive? Well, finally the truth is coming out about it. And I'll show you one more thing here. The most staple building product that anybody knows about, it's the 2x4. Last year this 2x4, $2.48. Today, $7.98. Yesterday it went up 40 cents in one night. 40 cents in one night it went up. Over there, that sheet of plywood went up $7 in one day. Now, here's pressure treated yellow pine over here, and you can look at the insane price. Today I heard it's $1.33 a board foot. It is the most expensive lumber has ever been. But it's not all the building products. Although everything is going up astronomically, I mean, it is everything, because we do have this thing called hyperinflation happening. It is one particular building product that is, getting hit harder than anything. I'm going to show you one more thing here in a moment. Then again, of course, back to building here. One of the key components of a home, if it's a two-story home, is called a four joist. This is a 2x12. It's 16 foot. $74.98. Last month, this thing jumped to $48, and we couldn't believe what we were seeing. Went from $48 to $74 in 1 month. Now it started out at $26. 26 doubled to 48, and then it went up another from about 50 bucks to $74 for one 16-foot floor joist. So what's going on here? Well, let me explain this. It's not just, like I said, the yellow pine that's gone up. The reason the yellow pine is going up because it is the primary building material that's used in suburban type homes, or homes that you would build outside of the city. If you're building inside of the city, or a planned development, or apartments or condominiums, you're going to be using metal studs for your walls. So the cost of metal studs have gone up, cost of fasteners have gone up, but not as much as the yellow pine. So the news report came out this morning that was showing the mills where this stuff is produced. And it's not that they're not producing it, they do. There are rail cars sitting in shipyards loaded with lumber, just sitting there. And you ask yourself, why the hell is this going on? Lumber is the highest it's ever been. They said today that just the cost of lumber on a typical home has now raised the price $25,000 per home, just to cover the cost of the jump in the building material for the lumber. What they're trying to do is slow down building. And you think, why in the hell would they do that? Because people are had it living in the fucking cities, putting up with all the bullshit, and they're getting out as fast as they can. Down here in Florida, you can't go anywhere. Home prices have gone batshit. So they're trying to slow it down, and you've got, a lot of other things going on here. You've got people not working, getting their stimulus checks, and all the other crazy shit that's going on. Look at that there, $78.18. Unbelievable. And real quickly down here, if you get into your finer material, which is like a maple or a birch, which you would make your kitchen cabinetry out of, you're at $61 for a sheet of it here. Of course, that's not in as high demand as the typical there, because that's used for roof sheathing. But back to what we're talking about here, when it's come out that they're because people have had it, and they've gotten out. They're getting out of the city, so they're slowing it down. But I'll say something else too. They've really wrecked shit really bad. I went into Publix last week, and I love big jumbo sea scallops, and they were $17 for a pound. I went, holy shit, $17 for a pound of sea scallops. I thought, hey, you know what? Big Z works hard. I should be able to get me a pound, and I'll make a scallop pasta dish. I went back to Publix the next day. It went from $17 to $24 for 1 pound. I couldn't believe it, and I asked the guy there at the seafood thing. I said, "What in the living hell is going on?" He goes, "You don't want to know." He said, "It's going to get worse." And that's, I don't know. They've really created one hell of a mess, haven't they? Anyway, like I said, it's not just this. I was going to buy a trailer. It's a construction trailer. It's a small one. I think it was like a 6x8 or something. Been looking at them for a while. $2,100, and they've gone up from $1,600 to $2,100. I thought, okay, I'm going to go down there and pop the, go ahead and get me a trailer this week. So last week I go down to the trailer shop, $2,100. You wrote the price down on it. I go back to pick my trailer up. $2,100? No. $2,700. One shipment of trailers went up $600 per trailer. That was from the last shipment to this shipment. He said, Todd, I can't do anything about it. It's the cost, again, of materials. And not only that, they can't find people that want to work, and they're having to pay a really high wage to get anybody that wants to work, because you know what? People today don't. They just want to go to college and they want to sit on their ass at home, jerk off, watch video games, and learn how to market online with the newest online marketing scam bullshit going on. Today's men, of course, there really aren't anymore. They don't want to work. So I don't know. I wanted to share this today because this is a real problem. We made a joke, last week we were over here saying, what day we come in, is it going to break $100 for one of these sheets? Well, in Canada this morning, we heard one builder up there said $200 sheet of plywood. Yep. So anyway, that's the wonderful world we're living in now. And once again, this is just trying to slow down any attempt that you make in this life to better yourself, get out of the city, get away, get out of this grid thing, this monster going down. They're going to put everything they can to discourage you from doing it. Oh, and one more other thing I want to share with you that's taking place. This is the, I want to say explosion, but I want to say that it's becoming really bad, these things called homeowners associations. Typically if you live in a condominium where there's a lot of owners or a planned development, say 200 or 300 homes, you have a homeowners association because you've got a gated community. You need to share your expenses, the cost of the gate, the guards, and everyone uses the same yard service, so there's uniformity, and your neighbor doesn't sit there grass 3 feet tall in the yard. So that's typically what, and people that go into these developments, that's really what they want. Sometimes they're seasonal owners. They'll live there 3 months out of the year, so they like to have everything taken care of. They've got, the cities and municipalities now are encouraging just 30, 40-year-old subdivisions where there's homes in a general area, encouraging the homeowners to form homeowners associations. And they're giving them tax benefits and breaks for doing this. So people who have no need to do this form associations, and they force everybody in this community to now be involved in it. So every month they got to pay fees. So now they can put more restrictions and guidelines and requirements on them, i.e. you have to wear a mask, i.e. you're going to have to be inoculated to live in this region. Or not, we're going to impose fees and fines on you. Unbelievable. It's a systemic mental illness in this country. But like I said, those people and that's another thing, massive groves of people are getting out of the cities. And this is just their way of discouraging it and trying to slow it down. Jack up the price where no one can do it. So there's your real story of what's going on. And I see it every day because that's what I do. I'm a builder. But anywho, just wanted to get that out. Hope everybody's doing good. Talk to you soon. I'm out.